Welcome, this is a short screencast to demo the Keycloak command line utility called KCinit. KCinit was created to help application developers secure command line applications with Keycloak. The utility allows the user to log into a Keycloak realm from the command line and obtain a token. This token can then be used by other command line programs to invoke unsecured REST backends. To use KCinit, you must invoke the install command to configure KCinit to run in your shell. So I type KCinit, install. The first question it asks is where the root endpoint of your Keycloak server is. In this case, it's different than the default, so I'll enter that in. Hit enter. Next, install asks what realm you are connecting to. In this demo, we're using the test realm. To be able to use the utility, you must specify a Keycloak client you have registered and created within the Keycloak admin console. This particular question asks for the client ID of the Keycloak client that will be used to perform the login. In this case, it's KCinit, so I type that in, enter. One thing to note about this client is if you want to generate tokens for other applications, this Keycloak client must have token exchange permissions for each one of those applications. The last question that is asked by the KCinit install program is it asks the client secret for the Keycloak client. You can ignore this setting if your client is a public client, but in this case we are using a confidential client, so I'm going to enter in the client secret, which is just the password. I hit enter, and that's it. We have installed KCinit into our user account on our Linux box here. So let's actually perform a login. Type KCinit login. This screen here is completely generated by the server. You can change the text of this generated output by modifying the theme for your realm. This text is also internationalizable through the same mechanisms that any theme output is within your realm. So if you want to modify it, modify the theme, reload the theme, and the output of this particular screen will change. So I enter in my username and password here. Hit enter. What you can see here is that my user account here has been flagged for a password update. KCinit will also automatically deal with Keycloak required actions, just like a browser login would, except of course this output is rendered in text rather than HTML. So I enter in my new password. Well, my password didn't match, so I got to re-enter in. I'm now logged in. This whole process is an OAuth login. KCinit stores the tokens obtained from OAuth within a local file within your user account here that I've logged in my Linux box here. You can view a token by invoking the token command. So if I hit KCinit token, the output of this command is the access token that I obtained when I did the KCinit login before. This token is specific to the Keycloak client that was specified when we installed KCinit through the install command. If you need a token to talk to a different application, specify the client ID of this application as a parameter to KCinit token. So if I hit clear here, I do KCinit token app. This will output an access token for the app client. What happens here is that this action performs a token exchange to obtain an access token specific to the app you want a token for. So now I'm done. To log out, I just do kcinit, log out. This will remotely log out of your realm and also delete any token files that are stored locally within this Linux box. The interesting part of this kcinit tool is that it's easy to integrate with other command line utilities. So, for example, let's say I did this. Token equals kcinit token app. What I'm doing here is setting an environment variable to the output of kcinit token command. When I enter this, you see that I'm not logged in because I logged out before. So let's actually log in. Not logged in. So let's see the output of the environment variable. So let's echo the environment variable. Echo token. And you see it is the output of kcinit token app here. Okay. So why is that interesting? Well, what you can do is you can write a little wrapper script for your command line programs to execute this action. And I've actually done that. I'm going to do more wrapper. So my shell script is really simple. I set an environment variable equal to the output of kcinit token app, and then I invoke my specific command line program called app, and I pass this environment variable as a flag on the command line through the minus token flag. Now this particular application has a minus token flag. Your application might get a token via an environment variable, a Java system property, or a command line argument. In this particular case, we're passing in the token via flag, and the app would get the token via this shell script command right here. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. To find out more about kcinit, go to the Keycloak documentation page, and you should be able to find information on it. Thank you.